καιρό βρεθήκαμε στην Ιταλία και συγκεκριμένα στο Μπέργαμο, όπου καλεσμένοι της Nolan Group και του επίσημου αντιπροσώπου της Nolan στην Ελλάδα, των καταστημάτων Μπαξεβάνης, ξαναγηθήκαμε στα 3 εργοστάσια της Nolan για να δούμε από κοντά τα στάδια δημιουργίας και εξέλιξης των κρανών Nolan και X-Lite. Σε μια ξενάγηση 5 ωρών είδαμε πώς ένα κράνος φτάνει στον τελικό αποδέκτη, δηλαδή στο κεφάλι μας, από το σημείο 0. Την ξενάγηση μας έκανε ο Λούκα Φαρίνα, υπεύθυνος εξαγωγών της Nolan στην Ευρώπη. Η πρώτη ύλη από την οποία ξεκινά η παραγωγή του κράνους είναι ένα καινοτόμο υλικό, ελαφρύ, ευέλικτο, με την ονομασία Lexan. Η πολύ ενδιαφέρουσα ξενάγηση περιλάμβανε επίσκεψη σε κάθε στάδιο παραγωγής και δημιουργίας του κράνους. Εξωτερικό κέλυφος, βαφή, εσωτερικό κέλυφος, ζελατίνα αλλά και τεστ αντοχής, πριν το κράνος συναρμολογηθεί και μπει στο κουτί του για να φύγει από το εργοστάσιο. Πολύ ενδιαφέρουσα ήταν και η επίσκεψη στο αγωνιστικό τμήμα της Nolan, βλέποντας από κοντά τα κράνη των Casey Stoner, Χόρχε Λορένθο και Μάρκο Μελάντρη, αλλά και αυτά που έχουν να παραλάβουν όλοι οι παγκόσμιοι οδηγοί MotoGP, Moto2 και Moto3. Η επίσκεψη έκλεισε στο showroom της εταιρείας, βλέποντας πρώτη τα μοντέλα του 2017, αλλά και τον Λούκα Φαρίνα να μιλάει στην κάμερα του Mountain Bike TV. Ποιο θεωρείς ότι είναι το πιο σημαντικό στοιχείο που εκπροσωπεί την Nolan όσον αφορά τα κράνη της?
Well, for sure the main point for us is the total control of the production and the Italian production. So we decided to remain in Italy and to completely produce helmets from the small parts to the shells, the polystyrene and the outer shell and the visors. So we really want to have complete control, because in this way we are able to be sure about the quality and safety of our products.
Ποια η γνώμη του για την ελληνική αγορά?
Greece was, before unfortunately the big crisis the whole world is going through, and specifically the Greek one, was one of the market where we've got the highest market share in comparison with the population and immatriculation of bikes. And this was mainly because, of course, of the good job made by our distributor, and in terms of market itself, it's very European. I mean, there are no big differences within Greece and other countries in Europe, like Italy or other European markets. I mean, the mechanisms, the logic are the same that I'm finding in other countries. So, unfortunately, the Greek market has been hit by this very big crisis. But no matter this difficult moment that Greece and also the motorbike industry is going through, because the problem is not only Greece, the problem is for the whole industry, I must say that we are still well presented. We still keep a good market share in the market, and for the time being we are satisfied, and we will continue this way.
Τι καινούριο έχει να μας δείξει Nolan για το 2017?
What I can tell you is that we are going to have the evolution of our top flip-up branded X-Lite. So we are going to have an important evolution of this model. Then we are going to present professional off-road helmet in composite fiber, so branded X-Lite, and we will have it in normal 3 composite, and we will also have it specifically made in carbon, full carbon version. And this is going to be the helmet that we believe it will fit the needs of the professional in off-road, cross, enduro, and this kind of adventure biking. For what concerns Nolan, we are going to have an evolution of our flip up, not the top flip up, but the second line, I would say, where we are going to have a completely new shell. We will try to keep the same price, adding again style, comfort, and ventilation. So we are going to have a better helmet for the same price. Then we are going to have also another evolution into the jet helmet and in the crossover. So it's the jet helmet with the protective chin guard. We are not foreseeing any novelty for what concerns Grex, unless we are going to have a small change in our crossover, where we are going to have a bigger ventilation. And of course, we will have a lot of new colors, new graphics and solutions.
Πάνω σε αυτό που είπε για τα νέα γραφικά και στη συζήτηση που κάναμε πριν, η Nolan είπαμε ότι μεγάλο βάρος δίνουμε στην ασφάλεια. Και η Nolan θεωρείται μια εταιρεία με συντηρητική όσον αφορά και τα γραφικά αλλά και το design της. Θα αλλάξει αυτό τα επόμενα χρόνια?
Last year we hired a new person in the company which has the position of art director, and this person has already long experience in this business, in this industry. So we really hope she will bring us some novelty, some new idea, fresh ideas, and of course it's always a gamble when you present new graphics because we have to stand with very different cultures. As you know, Nolan Group is a global company. We distribute all over the world. So our range must respect this situation. So we must have graphics that could satisfy very different kind of people. And I'm quite confident that this year we will see something new, and I guess we have a couple of ideas that are pretty new for this business.
Ποιο θεωρεί άμεσο ανταγωνιστή του όσον αφορά τις άλλες μάρκες?
Well, we have many competitors, of course. Let's say that the most active and the most credible competitor in this moment, talking worldwide, I'm not talking about only Greece, worldwide, is HJC. They are very aggressive, they do a good product, and they have competitive prices because they produce in Asia. So we believe they are, in this moment, the most important competitor, especially for what concerns Nolan. For what concerns X-Lite, for sure, Shoei is our main competitor.
Να μιλήσουμε λίγο για την ναυαρχίδα, για το X802, το οποίο έρχεται κατευθείαν με τεχνολογία από τους αγώνες. Αν θα περιμένουμε κάτι αναβαθμισμένο σε αυτό το κράνος.
We are already working. In theory, we were supposed to launch the new version that is not an evolution of the 802, that is the helmet behind my back. Is going to be the 803. It will be an helmet that is more contemporary, so which is able to give a fresher image to the company, because the 802RR now starts to be a little bit aged. So the 803 will be launched next year. In reality, we were thinking to do that this year, but we were not sure to be able to go into production in a reasonable time. So we prefer to postpone by 1 year the launch of the product in order to be sure to have it at the beginning of next season ready for sales and so this is giving us some advantage, some disadvantage, because of course it would be better to have the new model immediately. And the advantage is that we have more time to even better develop the product As you know, we use our pilots in MotoGP and Superbike in order to develop this kind of product. And with the knowledge that we already have, plus the time and the testing that we will do together with Stoner and with other pilots, surely we will come up with a very interesting product next year.
Αν ο Χόρχε Λορένθο θα ξαναγυρίσει στην X-Lite?
No, I don't think so.
Και κλείνοντας, θέλω να ρωτήσω τι είναι αυτό που κάνει ξεχωριστό την Nolan.
Well, there are different reasons, of course. First of all, the advantage that we can grant to our distributors is the fact that we produce here in Italy. Therefore, our lead time is very short in comparison with our Asian competitors. We are able to deliver much faster than anybody else in Europe. And this is very important, especially now when both distributors and dealers are quite scared of doing stock. So we are able to provide them products faster than the others so they can keep a lower stock. And this is one advantage. For what concerns the logistic. For what concerns the product itself, Nolan has a stability in terms of quality, price, service that we grant to our customers that is difficult to find in this industry. We are able to grant a level of service also in this case that is fast, good, I mean well done, thanks to our people, thanks to the big stock of components that we have always available during the year. And of course, our range is very wide. I mean, I believe we are able to satisfy almost all kind of taste, all kind of need in different kind of bikers.
Λούκα, ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ για την συνέντευξη, αλλά και για την πρόσκληση αυτή στο εργοστάσιο της Nolan Group.
And for the invitation in Nolan Group.
It has been really my pleasure to have you here. It's been a nice day. I hope you enjoyed, and I wait for you here whenever you want.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Εμείς από την πλευρά μας, κλείνοντας, να πούμε ένα μεγάλο ευχαριστώ στην Nolan Group για την πρόσκληση, στον κύριο Γιώργο Τριανταφυλλίδη και στα καταστήματα Μπαξεβάνης για αυτό το πολύ ενδιαφέρον ρεπορτάζ.